back down from my eyes, but his expression remained hard to read. I couldn't think for the life of me, no matter how much I tried. I thought... I spoke softly, but my own voice sounded strained under my bruised throat. I thought you'd be happy about this. With a stifled cough, I expressed myself again. We haven't been ourselves lately, and I thought maybe this would help. And what's this exactly? He dropped his voice. I swallowed down my fear. A family. Just hearing me say it gave him something to think about as he stood hovering over me with his thumb forming hard circles on my cheek. I closed my eyes again in the quiet of the moment, trying to breathe. Every inhale I took was slow, but the exhale that followed was practically a shudder tearing out of my body. I was shaking in front of him. A crying figure that couldn't explain herself. Just where did I go wrong? The only problem was, I didn't go wrong at all. Of course, baby. Harry breaks me from my thoughts, speaking aloud. You thought I'd be happy with one extra mouth to feed on top of taking care of your sorry ass. What? My eyes flashed open the moment his hand closed into a fist and swung down over my face. The sound cracked between the two of us as I hit the floor in defeat, legs unwilling to hold me up to my aggressor. Every nerve of pain that was screaming in the back of my head was traveling back to my face. As he stood there, watching me, my arm slowly went up to hold my eye. But he left me no time to catch my breath. I didn't see his arm reach forward until his fingers clawed through my hair and yanked my head back from the floor. My voice escaped me as I yelped at the agony splitting from my scalp. When I reached up into his arms to stop him, he pulled harder, and the sting made me grab his wrist in panic. "Stop, Harry, please!" He chuckled at the sight of me and forced me back on my feet. Baby, I'm only doing what's best for you. With his free hand, he opened the door and pulled me out of the room with his legs moving fast. Every step was followed with a jerk to my hair, and I could only follow him down the stairs with my knees threatening to quit on me. Everything felt dizzy at this rate. When we reached the kitchen, even the walls were spinning around me. Harry pulled me close to his side and buried his mouth against my ear. Bend over that table. I didn't have a chance to blink before he pushed me into our dining room table with a thick grunt. My legs took a fumble, but my arms shot out to the edge and I caught myself in time. I steadied my body to stand and looked over my shoulder, only to see that his back was facing me. He was making his way up to the garage with the drag of his feet, as if he was looking for something specific. I didn't question it, especially when I didn't have much time to begin with. My hand automatically went down to my back pocket to check for my phone, only to find it missing. Did I have it on me in the bedroom? What if I dropped it when I fell? God help me. Was there enough time to find out? No, I can't take the risk without the time. Thoughts ravaged my mind over and over. I couldn't just stay here and think. I needed to act. Instead, I ripped myself away from the table and started into the living room. We have a house phone perched on one of our end tables by the ottoman. My hand grabbed the receiver and pulled it up to my ear, only to wince when my bruised face touched the cold surface. With a shallow breath, I stared hard at the panel of numbers before me. I honestly didn't know who